connection. Oh, there we go.
And look at.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Happy Thursday.
What are you up to?
I'm kind of gonna dig this one, actually. I was a little opposed to the idea of the whole
costume
thing, but this one's pretty rad.
Robin and Chad here.
From robinandchad.com.
Yes.
I'm Robin. This is Chad.
Yes, we're the creators of robinandchad.com.
Yeah, I said that.
What do we do there?
We like to encourage people and inspire people like you to get your business out of the old, into the new, bring it online, check it out. It's a great way to go.
Boom it up.
Yeah, you can finally start making money while you sleep, which is pretty epic.
Hey, that happened to us.
I know, we went camping, we woke up and we had, what, how much?
$300.
$300 sitting in our bank account.
The next morning. Totally on autopilot. So it's a skill we're learning. So what are you sharing today?
I want to talk to you about something. It's a bit of a tongue twister, so you're going to have to bear with me on this one.
I like tongue twisters.
You ready? Okay. So this is 4 different levels of awareness, and this can be applied to your business or to your personal life or pretty much to anything, I think.
Your husband.
Yeah. Am I losing my face when I turn my head like that?
No.
I'm losing my hat? I got like this gap happening. Look, my hat's too big. So anyway, okay, so yes, you can even apply this to your husband, as I will let you know in a little
I'm the guinea
story
pig.
later. Okay, so the 4 levels of awareness. The first level, and I wrote these out, but they show up backwards on the camera, so you're just going to have to use your ears and listen. Okay, first level, unconscious incompetence. Unconscious incompetence. It's a mouthful, I'll tell you. Okay, unconscious incompetence basically means that you have a lack of awareness in something, but you don't know that you have a lack of awareness in something because, well, let's be honest, we don't know what we don't know.
Right.
So if we are unconscious about it, it means we don't realize that it's even happening, okay? Level number 2, we'll go into a bit of these just in a second. Level number 2 is conscious incompetence. So pretty much...
Sorry.
I love this guy.
Playing with my...
Okay, stop it there.
Sorry.
Okay, so pretty much conscious incompetence. It means that you've gone to the next level. You now realize that there's something you don't know. So you're conscious about it. Okay? Level number 3 is conscious competence. Conscious competence. Okay? So you're now conscious of the fact that you have to become aware of this thing, and you're becoming aware of this thing on a conscious level. Then you move into the 4th level, unconscious competence. I told you it was a tongue twister. Now you're just doing the thing unconsciously because it just happens you've done it so much. So we'll give you some examples of this. But first, I got to get a little untongue-tied. So bear with me for a second. Ready?
Yeah.
My dad used to be an auctioneer, and this is how he would practice. Ready?
Do it.
Betty Bodder bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter to make her bitter batter better. So it's better. Betty bought a bit of better butter. Okay, so...
You're very entertaining.
It's the glasses.
And pretty.
Aww.
So...
Must be why you married me.
Yeah. Well, that was only one.
We're going to break this down a little bit here.
So the first one...
Yes.
Is what again? Unconscious.
Unconscious incompetence.
Okay, so that's the one where you're not aware of what you're not aware of.
Right, like for example, the other day when my husband says to me, you know when we're making smoothies in the morning and you hear the it's because you're wearing the nubs down on the little spinny thing. and I had no idea what he was talking about.
And I'm like...
Because I didn't even know that I was doing it. I was completely unaware of it. I was unconscious of my incompetence.
Right.
Okay?
Then what happened?
Well, when he told me that, then...
Like, hey, babe.
Yeah, then I realized, oh, okay, there's something that I need to be aware of. So I kind of shifted into that next level of conscious incompetence. Now I know that there's something that I'm doing that I need to pay attention to. I just got to figure out what it is. Okay? So I have an incompetence. I have something that I'm not doing right. And I'm now conscious about that. Okay? So the next time I went to make a smoothie, what do you think happened? So all of a sudden, bing!
Now you're conscious.
Light bulb goes off. Now I became conscious of my incompetence. Right? Okay? So I was... Wait. No. Now you got me all confused. Okay, first I was unconscious of my incompetence, then I became conscious of my incompetence. But now that I heard the sound, I went, oh, now I know what I'm doing wrong.
That's what he means.
Ding. So now I became aware of what I was doing wrong. I was very conscious of it, to a point now where I have to decide, am I going to do something about it? Am I going to practice kind of being better at not letting it grind on as I lift it up? Or am I just going to continue not caring until I probably blow the motor on the thing? Well, I made the choice to do better. So I'm going to start practicing. I'm now in the stage, I'm in the third stage of conscious competence. So this morning I made a smoothie. Yeah. And I pushed it down and I let it go and it ran its course. And then the first smoothie I made was his, because I love him. I always do his first. So I pushed it down and I let it go and I didn't pick it up. But, oh, boom, ooh, surprise. But it still went. So I'm in the learning phase, right? I'm like, okay, I'm doing something wrong and I got to figure out how to do it. And I got to keep practicing until I get it the best that I can get it. So I'm being conscious of the fact that I have this new competence. So I just got to figure it out and tweak it. So now I made my smoothie after that, because we learned that I have to actually keep pushing it down until, and like undo it and push it down. It's an old blender. Push it down and then wait for it to stop until I actually let go of it, because it comes up on its own. So if I can continue practicing this over and over and over, eventually I'll just start doing this the right way unconsciously. It'll just start happening. And I won't even have to think about it anymore. And that's what will, yes, that's exactly the fourth level of awareness. I will come into unconscious competence. So when it just starts happening. Now,
so how does this apply, Robin, to our business or anything else, or maybe these funny sunglasses that we're wearing today?
Well, that's a really great question. I haven't actually thought about the sunglasses before. Well, I could probably come up with something, though. Okay, so let's just talk about our feelings for a second.
Okay.
No, guys, don't shut this off. It's not going to get all squishy, all right?
It's always squishy.
The fact is, we often have a lot of negative feelings that deter us from doing things, and we don't even know that it's happening. We get this self-doubt talk in our minds. Right. We get all, you can't do this. You've never succeeded in anything. What makes you think you can do this? Right. You're no better than anyone else, right?
Chatter.
Yes, we get all this negative chatter in our head, and that a lot of the times will just stop us dead in our tracks, and we won't even try to move forward. So if we're stuck in that level of unconscious incompetence, then we're not even paying attention to what's really going on in there.
Right.
And so we don't know maybe what's stopping us at the end of a day. Why didn't we take that chance? Why didn't we sign up for that program? Why didn't we? Why didn't we? Okay? So if we can just start paying attention to those negative thoughts in our heads, when we catch them, we now become conscious of it, right? And now we're like, oh, okay, I got to start paying attention to this. I got to start being aware so that when these thoughts come into my head, I can say, no, that's not who I am. I can do this, right? Okay, so that moves us to the third level of being conscious in our competence. I have the ability to be good enough. I can be conscious of being good enough and not allowing those thoughts to interfere. So, but it takes a long time to get from level 3 to level 4. That's like the biggest stretch, because you got to practice. Life is all about practice, right? This is me practicing wearing these goofy little Facebook thingies. It's going to take me a while before I'm totally okay with this, and it just, oh, it's a filter. Oh, see? My filter popped up. Ah! So anyway, it takes, between the third and the fourth level, that's the longest time, because you really have to practice. Nobody became a professional anything without working at it, without practicing. So we got to get from that third level to the fourth level, okay? Because it's once we get to that level of unconscious competence, when we're going with the flow, we're just doing our thing because it's what we do, and we don't even have to think about it anymore.
Right. So let's ask our viewers some questions.
Okay.
Just about this.
Okay.
So
what do you want to ask?
Well,
I know you were going to throw it at me. I'm going to throw it back at you.
Is this making any sense to you guys? And if it is,
drop a 1 below.
Yeah, drop us a number 1 below.
Is resonating with you at all?
That you're understanding, and that Robin and I are cuckoo, and just let us know. And also, how can this apply to your business? If you're brand new to a business, there's a whole bunch of skills you need to learn. And so a lot of people, they jump into a business, especially if you've been sold on the get-rich-quick side. And yeah, I mean, right. Like, you got to develop some skills. There's some things you got to learn.
I look pretty hot with this hat on.
Actually, yeah, you do, actually. That's why I kept the filter on all this time. We were going to turn this filter off, like, right away once we became consciously aware. Stop it. So with your business, there's a bunch of things you need to learn, and eventually, though, the people that become successful with a home-based or network marketing style business, or any business are the ones that stick it out long enough, and they move through the processes of awareness to where they just do what needs to get done every single day, automatically, without even really thinking about it. They know what to say in every situation, and they just do it. And so that's, you don't learn that in a week or two.
No.
You know, some people are natural at that.
Get on the 10-year plan, my friend.
Yeah. Most businesses would be successful if the people just stuck it out for long enough.
That's
but
right.
most people can't. They're underfunded, blah, blah, blah. Unless you can learn from somebody who's already been there and doing it. So,
which is always great to have somebody who's gone before you and can share what's worked and what's not worked. So,
right. So that's
that can shift your levels a lot quicker, too.
Correct. Yeah. So that's actually a good...
I didn't know.
I feel so exposed. I feel so exposed, you know. So Robin, how does that tie in actually for our viewers today, and just in awareness and with business, in how we can help them?
Well, I think you have an answer, and yet you're asking me fishing for one. Just be aware of what you don't know and be willing to learn from those who have gone before you. Right. It takes 10,000 hours to become a master at anything. I've never done anything for 10,000 hours.
Well, you breathe.
Except maybe breathe. But I do that unconsciously. I don't have to think about breathing.
You might be playing the guitar for 10,000.
I am
getting close to that.
No, no, not nearly enough.
We'll do another live someday just on the whole 10,000 hour thing. It's really interesting.
But think about that for a second. 10 hours. You don't have to think about it. Think about breathing. Do you have to think about breathing?
Nope.
Do you have to think about blinking? It just happens, right? It's unconscious.
Okay, that's good.
It's unconscious.
Cool.
That's where we want to get our level of ability to get to. We want to practice enough at getting better by following people who are better than us.
Cool.
Right? So following mentors. You'll see we post blogs from our mentors on this page all the time. We have videos. We've just posted one today on our... Move the camera. Oh, there we go. Okay.
We're still on 12 minutes.
Whew! Man,
that was scary.
We thought you lost us, and we lost you for a second there.
Our Wi-Fi had a little bit of a blip.
It burped.
Yeah, we're in the process of fixing it and stuff. So
hey, we can see that somebody's watching. If you could tell us who you are. Oh, that was weird. Huh? Tell us who you are. Your hat. If you could just comment your name if you're watching, so we can say hi. That would be really cool.
Yeah. Give us just where you're from and your name below, and so
can't see it.
No, don't worry about that.
Okay.
And also, at the top right of this video, there's actually a couple of little dots. There's some settings there. Feel free to hit that, and then there's a little button that'll drop down that you can click that will notify you every time we go live. So feel free to hit that, and then you'll be able to always know when we're live. So you got to be within reach.
Okay. Whoa! Another burp. Man, we got to work on our internet connection.
Our Wi-Fi is a little spotty.
So we're in the basement. That's probably a part of it. Okay.
Time for an update.
Gonna wrap it up. Quick recap.
Quick recap.
Level number 1. Okay. Unconscious incompetence.
Right.
You don't have a clue that you don't have a clue. Okay. Level number 2. Conscious incompetence. Now you have a clue that you don't have a clue. Okay.
Very good.
Third level is conscious competence. Now that you have a clue that you don't have a clue, you can have a clue, and you have a clue that you need to have a clue.
And you start doing something about it.
And you start doing something about it.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of practice brings you into unconscious competence, where you don't even have to think about it anymore. It's just natural. It's what you do.
Right. Very good.
Please, if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. We'd love your thoughts on this. Let us know how it applies to you.
Comment, send us some love, some likes below.
Put it on. Let us know where you're from. Let us know if you're on the replay.
Number 1's for value, and hit the link above for our 10-day bootcamp.
Yay!
That's the link above.
Yeah.
So
it's where you start to become aware of what you're not aware of now.
That's right.
All right. Bless you guys.
Stay in touch, you guys.
Have a great day.
Okay. Have a good one. Ciao.